Hi Aries, this is Lynn from DevineCentral. I am here with your March Aries Zodiac reading. Today we're going to look at several aspects of your life and see what March has in store for you. So let me switch cameras. We are going to be using the Sun and Moon Tarot this month. It's kind of a cute little deck that I find it's very helpful. I think it's light and very, very good for, let me put this so you can see it. Very good for, I don't know, private parties. You know, I've used it a couple of times for, like day parties, pool parties or barbecues, that kind of thing. Oh, okay, we got a card thrown. So, so we're going to start out with a little bit of confusion, maybe. Let's see what happens. All right, here we go. Ready? We're going to do work related, something about work. We're going to do finances. Gain is a nice finance card, right? We're going to do personal relationships and love. We are going to do friends, family, and social life. And then we're going to do a little bit of personal growth, be it spiritual, physical, or emotional. And then we will end the deck with maybe last word from Spirit, something he wants to share. And we will try to figure out where the moon fits into, where the confusion fits into all of this. So we have tens, nines, sixes, threes. Okay, so nothing, we got two major cards. The overall theme is a little bit of confusion, maybe a little bit emotional this month, but we certainly in the love column have, we have the proverbial asshole. I like to look at them that way. Okay, so let's start with work. With work, we have the Ten of Cups, okay? This is, you can't ask for anything better than this. You know, sometimes work is our family. I look at the Ten of Cups as family first. It's all things just coming together, and all the things that we've worked for and toiled for and dreamt of all just kind of come together at one time. You know, we don't always get that opportunity. And so when everything is running smoothly, you kind of got to appreciate it and take advantage of it while it lasts. So for right now, everything's going to be going smoothly for the month of March at work. And I think that it's going to be very, very pleasant. As far as finances are concerned, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And boy, howdy, I'll tell you, this is one of my favorite cards in the whole deck. I call this the self card. You know, this is usually a woman standing there in her garden with her bird on her shoulder and, smelling her flowers. And honestly, it's about being completely and totally self-sufficient, being completely and totally comfortable in your own skin. It's about not needing anybody else to take care of you or to give you money or to pay your bills. It's just saying, hey, you know what? Everything I've done on my own. I'm totally independent. I'm self-reliant. I'm self-assured. I'm self-confident. It's the self card. And this month, congratulations, because for the month of March, you are going to be in the black. As far as your personal life goes, we have the Emperor. So what do you think about this guy? He means well. This is somebody who can bring, he makes it an effort to bring people together. This is somebody who he has to make the hard decisions, the tough decisions, and then he gets criticized for it. But he really does mean well. He looks over his relationships like he's looking over his kingdom. He does like to be in power. He's a very powerful figure, and he likes to take over, and sometimes that can get in the way when it comes to personal relationships. If you have somebody in your life like this, he may be kind of a pain in the ass, but this is a 4, and 4s are about stability and about security. And so you can count on him taking care of you. You just might have to acquiesce to his demands and to keep him happy. And, that's not always fun, but you have to decide, do you want your independence? Because the Nine of Pentacles is extremely an independent person. Do you want your independence, or do you want to know that you're safe and secure and you have somebody there who loves you and will always be there and take care of you, even though you have to kind of put up with a little bit of their crap? That's going to have to be your decision. But that person is there. And if you have someone in your life right now, he is loyal. If you have somebody that you're looking at maybe getting in a relationship with, be mindful. Don't go in with rose-colored glasses. Go in knowing what kind of personality he has and really review it, because that's going to be important. As far as our family and friends, this is a Six of Cups. Everything's just calm. This is the calm after the storm. This is the harmony that's restored after the craziness and conflict of the fives. Sixes are a very good card. The Six of Cups oftentimes refers to nostalgia. So there could be there's something from your past influencing your present. So it could be that you're either thinking back about the past, or maybe you're going to be traveling home and you haven't been there for a while, and that could be why this card comes up. Going back to see family, going back to see friends, maybe a high school reunion. This card would come up. It could be too that somebody's going to come knocking on your door, or someone, maybe even like from a fellow employee from a previous job that just you run into someplace and just have this wonderful time with them. But I think it's a pleasant time for most people. For some people, it can be tough because some people didn't have a really nice past to look back on. They don't want to look back on the past. Sometimes they were bullied at school, and so the last place they're ever going to be is at a high school reunion, so they can relive all those terrible times. But normally, it's really about the pleasantness of our past and the harmony that we feel in our heart from it. So the last card, we have the Three of Swords, and this has kind of been a stalker card for me this week. The Three of Swords is, people see the daggers stuck into the heart and they feel it. But this isn't how we feel. This is how we think. And so this is kind of a negative thinking, but I'm not looking at it in that manner right now. What I'm getting from Spirit is this is about lack of confidence. There are things that you need to do in your personal life that are not getting done, and they're not getting done out of lack of confidence. You don't feel like you're going to succeed. And so this is kind of some negative thinking. It's kind of I'm not doing it. I probably won't make it. It's not going to happen. It's a negative thought process, but it's born out of lack of self-confidence in yourself and your ability to move forward. And you know what? That in itself can be very confusing. It can be. And we have this path that we have to follow. And you know what? We're on this path, kind of like with the moon. We are on this path whether we like it or not. So you can go down that dark path and you can look at the glass half empty, you can look at the glass half full, but you're going to go down that path regardless. So if you have to go down that path, it'd be really nice if you could just try to look at it in a more positive light. Try to find a way to make the things that make you uncomfortable. Like I don't want to go on a diet. I feel the same way. I don't want to go on a diet. I need to go on a diet. I don't want to. It's like I've given up everything else in life. This is the one thing I enjoy is food. I'm a foodie. But sometimes we have to do things that we don't want to do in order to sustain ourselves and to get ourselves further down that path. And so that helps us do it. It's following the light. This is a reflective time, and you might not be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but you got to keep heading toward it. You got to keep heading toward the moon, and try to do it in a positive manner. So what's the Spirit have to say about the month of March for Aries? We get the Nine of Cups. We have another 9. We have 2 9s and a 10. And the moon, of course, is 18, and 1 plus 8 is 9. So we have a lot of 9s right now. We're finishing things up, Aries, and getting ready to open up to this beautiful springtime that is us, right? The beautiful fire that's to come with the spring. But the Nine of Cups, of course, is, all our wishes come true. Or it could be careful what you wish for, because it might come true. But, this is about being, again, I think it's another being comfortable in our own skin, another, happiness, enjoying the things that we have in our lives and not second guessing everything. So I think that if there's a message, it's with the confusion and the inability to really see things clearly with the moon. They're saying, be happy, don't worry. I think that's the message from Spirit this month for Aries. So I hope that it was a good message for you, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful March. Please come back next month. Please like and subscribe, as it's the only way that people will find me. And I appreciate you being here. I'm here every Wednesday with mailbag readings. It's kind of fun. So please stop back and tell all your friends. Thank you. Bye-bye.